What is up, people? Welcome to your third wxPython tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you guys how to add a status bar and also a menu to your frames or windows. So status bar is that little thing at the bottom you see, and it tells you, like when you're hovering over a link in Internet Explorer, it shows you what the link is. And a menu is this thing up here that says file, edit, format, and all these things drop down. So let's go ahead and the first thing I want to show you guys how to do is create a status bar. So let's go ahead and write something called status. You can name it whatever you want. What's on the left hand side of the equal sign doesn't make a difference, but what's on the right hand side, you need to set it equal to self dot create create status bar, and make sure that it has empty parameters, and that's going to create your status bar right there. So aside from that, creating a status bar, I want to teach you guys how to create a menu. So look at that, you already created a status bar halfway done with this tutorial. Creating a menu is a little bit more difficult. What you need to do first is create a bar to hold your menu. So this whole entire bar is called a menu bar. So let's go ahead and make something called menu bar and set it equal to wx dot menu, menu bar, and make sure that those are capitals or iCapital. The next thing you need to do is make menus. This file thing is a menu, and this edit thing is a menu, this one, and I'm only going to make two. So let's go ahead and put first stands for our first menu equals wx menu with empty parameters, and also might as well name it second, not to confuse you, equals wx menu, not menu. I did that twice, that was weird. So now we have a menu bar, and now we have two menus, but those menus aren't really actually going to show up just yet. What we need to do first is append or add items to this menu. So I'm only going to be adding items to the first menu, so let's go ahead and create this. We have a blank menu right here, so pretty much right here. So the items on this one are new window, open, recent files, open module. So let's go ahead and create one item for new window and one for open. So what we would do is take our first menu, so just write first, put period, and press append, append, and what this means is add. And whenever you write a parameter in here, it adds an item to your first menu. So let's go ahead, and the parameters this takes is, the first one is wx dot new id with empty parameters, and after that what you want it to show is the title. So for example, if this one said new window, let's go ahead and write new window. So the first parameter you tell it to make a new item, the second one you name it, and the third parameter is what you want on the status bar, and this is why we created a status bar. This is a new window, and let's go ahead and create another one. Let's go ahead and just copy this, save us some time, work smarter not harder. Copy, paste, first append new ID, what's this, open with 3 dots. So let's go ahead and write open dot dot dot, and write this will open a new window. It doesn't matter if I spelled it wrong. So what we did is created a menu bar, two menus, and in the first menu we added two things, new window and open. Now I'm not gonna add anything to the second menu, it will just be showing you guys pointless stuff. But let me go ahead and show you guys how to add these menus to the menu bar. So we have one menu called first with 2 items on it, and another menu called second with no items on it, but they aren't attached to the menu bar yet. So what we need to do is write menu bar, or whatever you named your object up here, and you need to put period, append. Again, whenever you're appending, make sure you put a period, and then you write what you want to append first, and what you want to name it. So again, unlike the list items, you have to name what you want to name your entire item. Since this one is file and the next one is edit, so let's go ahead and write file, and now this entire menu will be named File. And let's go ahead and do this with a second one, menu bar dot append, and let's go ahead and do the second, and the second one is called edit. So file edit, that's the name, and in the file is going to be new window and open. So now after we do all that, we need to do one thing, and this is just pretty much housekeeping, but we need to do self set menu bar, set menu, there we go, bar, and we need to write menu bar in there, or whatever you named this up here. And what this does is set your menu bar on the screen. So let's go ahead and save this. Hopefully I don't have any errors, and if it runs, we get this right here. Let me show you guys. There we go. We have a menu, and here's the status bar down here. We have our title of our window, that was in the last tutorial. Again, we made two menus, one called File, one called Edit. And as you see, when I hover over new window, it says this is a new window in the status bar, and when I hover over open, it says this will open a new window in the status bar. So again, we have two. Let's see if I can get this all in the same one. There, good enough. What we did was create a menu bar, and what a menu bar holds these menus, File and Edit. We made menu objects first and second, which would be File and Edit. In the first one, which was the File one, we added the elements new window and open, and we didn't add anything to the second. See, we didn't append anything to second. And when we appended these menus to our menu bar, we named the first one File right here, and the second one Edit, and then we just stuck the menu bar on it, just like that. So that is your basics on how to create a menu bar with different list options in it. And that's all for this tutorial. I'm running out of time, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next tutorial.